All right, we got to do this before I lose the thought, right? Now, one of my friends online, Laser Kitty, was talking about this and dealing with people at work. I've dealt with this my whole life. I'm 50. I'm just over 50. I'm 50 and a half. I'll be 51 soon. But I've seen this at work. Like, you just want to go to work. You want to be you. But that's the main part of it, right? And I see that with Laser Kitty. She's just a solid person. She's honest. My friend used to talk to me, and he used to tell me, he's an older gentleman, and he says, what's cool about me is I'm a WYSIWYG. What you see, it's a computer term, right? What you see is what you get. And I don't change. It took me like just now listening to Laser Kitty plus thinking about my own stuff, which I already kind of known it in a weird sort of way. But it's weird looking at it from a different perspective when you realize it. You're just like, I'm just being me and I'm not doing anything wrong and I mean no harm. And there are other people want to get on your case. Well, they want to drag you down for one. Right? So I didn't realize this for a super long time, that when you are who you are, when you're a WYSIWYG, what you see is what you get. Like most people you go and encounter, right? They have this, they're all dressed up, they're looking nice, they're clean cut, and you're supposed to, they look like authority figures, right? But they're fake. But to the other person that's viewing them, at least they have some sort of image, like, okay, I have this image to behold and to respond to that image, okay? Now, when you are who you are and you're not presenting that false image, they don't know how to take you, right? And a lot of people have a hard time understanding deep honesty, right? Because so many people are fake in this world and try to present false images to everybody. Right? So honesty, they don't understand that, right? But some people you will find, and they're the people you want to keep around. You want to ditch your haters, keep your cheerleaders. But basically, the ones that look at you as a breath of fresh air. They're like, man, you can, because like people like me and other people like Laser Kitty, what you see is what you get. Is we're not presenting a false image. We're not going to be dishonest with you. We're going to try to do everything we can to help you out and make everything decent for everybody. But then they want to take advantage of that, right? Well, you just got to keep being who you are, man. There's especially, in this day and age, it's a commodity. It's a commodity being able to be who you are. And, like I said, I'm old enough I've been through this my whole life, man. I thought the bullying would end in high school. Nah, it keeps going. But when you get older, you deal with it a little differently, But it still happens. And it's a bummer. It's a bummer that other people can't handle honesty and they'd rather have dishonesty in their lives. It's a shame that other people just want to play that game. It's got to be so tiring for them. But it's cool. It's like I said, it's like, it's like people like me and like Laser Kitty and some other people I know, WYSIWYG, what you see is what you get, and you can relax around them. You don't have to hide anything. Like with other people, you feel like you have to hide or present this false narrative of beefing yourself up, making yourself look decent. It's all about appearances, and I hated that. Because I remember in high school, I'm going to say this real quick, and I got to jam here. But I remember in high school, like this one guy, he would look at these girls. They were the popular chicks, and they're cheerleaders, whatever. But he's like, oh, she's hot. And I'm like, she's a freaking bitch, I mean, to the core, I could see it. I wasn't impressed by her outside looks. I never have been impressed with outside looks. I can see through your soul, and I think that's a threat to a lot of people, because then they can't hide who they are, and then they just get mad at me, probably make me go away so they don't have to deal with it, and I don't blame them. Because if I wouldn't want to fucking deal with honesty and I was trying to be dishonest, I wouldn't want to deal with it either, I guess. But no, seriously, that happens. But I remember this kid, he, like, so-and-so was hot. And I'm like, she's nasty, man. And I'm heterosexual. And I like some pretty women now. But I always like the down to earth women that have less makeup. But anyway, but I could just they were the way they treated people. It was undeniable. I mean, you didn't have to suppose. I mean, I have intuition. It's my intuition is really spot on, especially now, but it always has been. But I can see people a mile away, and I can understand who they are. But it's funny that it's like I couldn't believe that. It's like so now I don't fall for that, right? I don't fall for the looks thing. Like it's so superficial. Basically, it is. It's just to try to break down your defenses, so you'll fall for their crap. Like like I've talked about some other videos. But now I'm starting to ramble on here. But y'all get the idea. All right.